Good morning, guys. Welcome to another vlog. Currently, Sorab and I are in Bosnia and Herzegovina, which is a super underrated country here in Europe. Today, we're going to be taking a day trip to the capital city of Sarajevo, and it's going to be a 2.5-hour ride, but it's going to be scenic, so we're super excited about that.
We've been in this country for the last 2 days, but haven't gotten a chance to go outside of the city of Mostar. But today is our chance to go beyond that, so let's go. So although we are choosing to drive to Sarajevo, but if you're staying in a city of Mostar, there is a train that runs between Sarajevo and Mostar, which also has scenic route. So if you're looking to spend about 10 euros and take a train instead of driving, you can do that too.
When you're driving in European countries like this and they're surrounded by the mountains, you can still see the snow at the peaks of it, and it still amazes me because it's about 70 degrees here today in Bosnia, and there's still snow covered across all of these mountain caps. It just looks amazing. Alright guys, we have made our first stop in our road trip to Sarajevo. We are currently in the town of Konjic. This is a 4,000-year-old town and not a lot of people visit, but if people do visit, they do a lot of hiking and river rafting. It's known to have a bunker that you can visit, and then this is their famous bridge. A lot of these cities here in Bosnia have this river that goes through it and then a big bridge, but this is such a pretty little town. Alright, so I made some fresh sandwiches this morning. We bought some ingredients at the local grocery store. Pretty funny how I packed it. It's all wrapped in its wrappers because we didn't bring any tinfoil like we usually do, but it's gonna be a good sandwich. Super hungry. We didn't eat breakfast this morning. Wrapped in a wrapper and another wrapper. Cheers. Alright guys, that was a great stop. We're only here for about 45 minutes to eat, fly our drone, and just check out the city, but we're gonna head on our way. We are still an hour and 30 minutes from Sarajevo, so let's continue our road trip and get to the capital city. Alright guys, we just entered Sarajevo. We have 9 minutes till city center. I'm seeing some big name brands like H&M, Burger King, DM, KFC, and high-rise buildings. So Sarajevo is looking to be a huge city, which we have not seen on our travels here in Europe. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There's a lot of traffic. 8 minutes left to get into city center, and I'm so excited to see what it looks like because we have a lot of stuff to do. It's about 1 p.m. right now, and we're thinking about leaving the city around 5 p.m. so we can reach home before sunset. So let's see everything we can get done in this town. I just parked our car. We found a very weird parking. It was very cramped, so lucky we have a small car. We have made it to the city center. This is where the Bazaar is. They have a lot of street shops, so let's go explore. Finally in Sarajevo. We're also on the hunt to exchange our USD. If you watched our Montenegro vlog, we had troubles converting into euro, but now we're looking to convert into their local currency here, which is convertible mark. So we see an exchange place, so let's go see if we can exchange our USD for some local currency. Alright, Sorab's in there converting USD into Bosnian mark. Excited to see what the currency looks like, but this is the actual first exchange place that we have seen, so thank goodness it was just right off the bat because we have to pay in the local currency for our parking and we only have euros and it's not enough. So this is what convertible marks Bosnia's and Herzegovina's currency looks like. It's like we got 30 km
For $20.
for $20. So
Yeah.
this is the equivalent to 15 euros and $20 USD and 30 km. So let's go spend this. Not all of it though, because we have to save some for parking. If you happen to watch our previous vlog in Mostar, we visited a market or a bazaar just like this, but the Sarajevo one is huge. This is so busy, so big. There's so many streets that are lined with shops. I cannot compare this to Mostar because this is so big. Just look at all the people. all the people all the way down. So this store specifically says that we don't take euro or card. It's nice they give you a warning. Nice to at least have the local currency, because in a lot of these tourist places, they are nice enough to take euro for you. Stores like this, they don't. So it's just nice to have, you know, the local currency. Oh, look at this. Entering an indoor bazaar. Look at how far it goes. This is insane.
Alright, we are standing at an interesting spot here in the old town of Sarajevo. It's called the Meeting of Cultures. Sarajevo, or Bosnia, was ruled by Ottoman Empire and also Austrian Empire. And if you stand in the middle exactly at this point, if you look one way, you'd see Austrian architecture, and if you look the other way, you'd see more of an Ottoman architecture along with mosque and bazaar. It's interesting to see how they have kept both sides of their history alive till this date. And we were recently in Austria, so I can tell what Austrian architecture looks like. And if you are somebody who doesn't have any idea, you can just pass through these streets and won't even notice.
We're gonna take a walk to the Austro-Hungarian side. This typically has wider streets, European architecture, and cafes, so let's go check it out. We've been walking for quite a bit now, and we're still on the Austro-Hungarian side. This is giving me London vibes. We're seeing London. They have big streets with their flags all over, but this is Bosnia's flag. Just reminds me of London.
Right, so whenever we are traveling to new countries, we like to try their original food or their special food. This place we are sitting at right now is rated by almost 5,000 people, and they serve their traditional barbecue. Food's really affordable. We got a small platter of their barbecue and a hamburger, which is about 7 euros, so not that expensive. And we have noticed when we are dining in restaurants outside, they always have a smoke or an ashtray for people who smoke.
Alright guys, just finished our meal. That was delicious. Pretty affordable compared to the food we've seen or the prices we've seen. We're back on the main street. We're gonna go back to the Ottoman inspired side or Ottoman influenced side to go check out more of the bazaar and everything. Alright guys, we made it to a street that not a lot of people are walking on. There's only Sorab on this side and a couple people on this side, so it's pretty empty. But there are a lot of sellers selling old Ottoman. You can see the Turkish coffee vessel for when they make coffee, old bullet souvenirs, and a lot of other engravings. So this street is really cool, very pretty. Alright, I just realized this. There's a famous street here in Sarajevo, the old town, in the bazaar. It's called Copperware Street. It just came to my head that there's a lot of copper here. So this is the Copper Street. So this is pretty cool. This area is also a bit smokier, so I think they're cooking something or burning something. Do come to the Copperware Street. Alright guys, our time here is about coming to an end. It's our time to head out. It also looks like it's gonna rain and we need to get home before sunset. Highly recommend coming to Sarajevo, especially if you have an extra day when you're in Bosnia. If you're staying in Mostar, it's definitely worth a day trip up here. And if you're staying in Sarajevo, make sure you go to Mostar because both of these towns are very beautiful. We started our day walking the streets of the bazaar, and then we took you to the Sarajevo Meeting of Cultures where you saw the Ottoman influence, as well as the Austrian-Hungarian side where we saw the European architecture. We spent most of the day walking around the bazaar, and we also ate a traditional lunch, but that was delicious.
It was also a really scenic ride from Mostar to Sarajevo. It was great that we decided to come here with our own car. You can also come here with train, but I would suggest if you have a car, come to the city center, and I'll drop down the parking location that we are using. It's really convenient. It drops you right in the city center. You can walk around the bazaars and come back and pick up your car and leave straight away. We had a great day in Sarajevo. Hope you're liking our vlogs. We'll see you in the next one.